Hey guys, what's up? It's Dave. It's Sunday, October 8th. I almost said October 3rd. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself, man. I mean, these days are so crazy where the energies are so they're so intense and they're fluctuating, and as an empath there's always a ride to be taking. And man, I've been taking this ride my whole life, and I mean, thank God now I know how to control the energies that are within me, and I understand how to manipulate and release the energies that are bringing me, that are coming within my vehicle. And I'm here to, that's my mission here, is I'm here to transmute energy. I'm here to read energy, and I'm here to assess that information and use that information as a tool to support humanity, and growth, development, raising consciousness, etc. But sometimes you just gotta laugh because we all have such busy lives in this matrix that we choose to be part of. I mean, I don't choose to be part of it. There's some things we have to be connected to in the matrix. It's undeniable that some things that we need to tend to, we do. And, so when we get connected to the matrix, we can become very busy. But you sometimes just gotta laugh because there's just I feel like today I'm just in this weird, it's getting better. I made a recording this morning and I'm not gonna put that out, but I'm just redoing the recording now because the energy this morning for me was it's still dense right now. It's still subdued. It still has some sort of depressive, a depressive energy to it. It's like I feel confusion, depression, sadness, not despair, but that's a very low vibration, but more or less like hesitation, sadness, confusion. There's some sort of conflict being resolved within the collective on moving forward into a new space, into a new timeline. It's all based in fear, obviously, releasing old patterns, old connections, etc. Making choices, right? Like moving forward and what choices to be made. This is the energy I'm feeling in my my solar plex. So what the energy I'm taking in from the collective, I've discerned that this is not my energy. I know it's not my energy. It is the collective energy. So that means that the collective right now is listen, we had some intense energies coming through this week. We were all affected by it. And yesterday I had anxiousness, but I had a very positive connection to my future and the timeline that resides there. And it resides there right now. We are, time, we know that time is not linear and that our future is the now, and we're always manipulating our time, the current now, changing our future, etc. But as a whole, we are entering a completely different new timeline. And right now, the energy has lifted a little bit for me, but it's still dense right now. But right now, there's this new timeline in front of all of us, and this new moon in Aries that came through really stirred up the waters, so to speak, and kind of like when a storm is coming through, and it's miles out in the ocean, and if you live by the shoreline and you see, the waves pick up and the waters get rough, it's kind of like that. I feel like that's what we're going through right now, is that, the waves are picking up, it's getting a little rough, and this energy that came through, and it's really bringing things to the surface, and that energy is asking us to, whatever's surfacing, to, reflect on and critically think about and have patience with it. But it's asking us to really resolve things so we can move forward. Now, I'm feeling so much energy within the solar plex chakra, which goes to tell me that this is what the collective is having an issue with, and which is the recording I'm making is for us to take with us and move out and go out into humanity to adjust our support accordingly. So I should note, though, I don't know if you guys are feeling this, if you can relate, that this is like a very sad energy, a confused energy. It's like dense, obviously, but it's I feel like it's dragging me down. So the things that I have to do today, right now I'm not able to do them, and I'm like just milling around, like I feel like I'm lost, and like I'm trying to get things done and I can't. And I just pulled over into a parking lot, and I just felt the need to do this, to get this out to you guys, that if you're feeling this too, there's a couple of things we can do to help ourselves physically and physically, emotionally, mentally, subtly, and that's very simple. We need to get some grounding food in our body, number one, because I feel like I'm being pulled up too much into the ethers as an empath. I'm getting into the subtle realms, I think. So what I need to do is really put in, at the first level, some grounding food into my body. Right now, with seasonal eating, right now we have like the fall coming in, and we, root vegetables, things that are more heavier in nature. So think about that with lifestyle. Make sure you're hydrated, Wow, there's just so much energy coming through me right now. It's insane. But I really just want to get this out there to you guys, that if this persists, this energy, we need to start adjusting accordingly in terms of how we support our clients, support humanity, and adjust your therapies, adjust your support system in accordance to what you're feeling from the collective, what you're seeing in the collective. And if I can be of any help with this reading, I hope it does help you. And if you can tap into, if you're not feeling these energies, it's fine. If you feel them later in the day, or if you start picking up on them, just know that, if these energies persist, we have to start thinking about, how can we help our clients if they start showing you these aspects of, like, if they're drawing from the collective energies, like if you're seeing your clients pull in these energetics that I'm feeling or that you're feeling, then we can know that, we need to start changing the way we support our clients or humanity, because this is the beginning of the new timeline. This is the beginning of us stepping into this new space, and we need everyone to start stepping into this space so we can all go down this path. And if people choose not to go down that path, that's their own free will, so we can't really change what they choose to do. And that's what we're being faced with right now for people. Some people in our lives are going to go down one path, and some people are going to be going down another path. Those two paths are: do you want to stay in the the high vibration of 5D, or do you want to still stay in that 3D aspect of fear-based stuff and all that gook? And it's like, but if people choose to do that, we have to allow them to choose. It's their own journey. So we can only hold space for people or support them when needed. So, but for us as light workers, if you're even feeling this and facing this today, where you're conflicted, you're sad, you don't know what to do, you have choices to make, but you don't know what path to choose. And again, let's just take a step back and just be patient, reflect on your life. And again, it's so important to have faith right now, because think about when you were conflicted with things in the past, or think about what happened in those times, and when they did turn out positive. We need to step back and look back at our other experiences that we may have had that were maybe given us, like, say for instance, so you had a spiritual experience that allowed you to have this major epiphany, that showed you that there was something beyond the physical realm that you were connected to, that was of a superpower nature, or that you knew that there's something beyond the physical realm that was supporting you on your journey, and it really connected your God self to your physical being, to your egoic mind even, you know what I mean? So it's like knowing that you have the ego within you, and you have your soul and your spiritual and God self, and that you had some sort of epiphany and all knowing that you were something beyond the physical realm. Think about when you had that epiphany or that spiritual experience that gave you so much faith in your future. So if you're having this imbalance right now that I'm feeling in the collective energy, you got to just keep your faith now that when you move forward into this new timeline and this new space, that you got to have faith that everything's going to work out. So if things are popping up in your reality right now, like, you know, you see a new paradigm developing, you see it happening, but it's not really taking footing, but you see it. Or if you have new relationships being formed that you see happening, or you're connecting with new people that are of your soul family or of your interests, you just have an all-knowing that they're aligned with you, or if you have new positive opportunities are being offered to you from all different directions that you never even imagined, you know, these are signs, and they're signs for you to they're showing you that this is what you can step into, this is what you can reach out to, this is what you can take hold of, and not only use to your advantage, because it's not even about that. It's about, this is your new life. This is what you deserve. You know, you've worked so hard in your life to get where you are now, and we all deserve abundance. We all deserve what you know, part of this mission is not only helping humanity, but God and Source is in such gratitude that we took on these roles, that He would not put us through pain or suffering during this experience, because yeah, we went through our own crap in our lifetime because it prepared us to do this mission. But going forward, we're not going to be in that crap anymore. We're not going to be in that state anymore, because God would never allow that for us to happen, and we wouldn't let ourselves do that, to come here, to go through all that hard work, to just to attain misery, you know. So just know that whatever's being presented to you right now is of God, is of the light, is of what you already planned before you got here. It's a gift, and just be open and surrender to receive that gift. So I wanted to just put this video out there to see if hopefully it will help you, maybe helping your own clients or humanity in what way, however you're supporting humanity. But what I'm feeling right now with this collective energy is the solar plex areas where, you know, it feels like which has to do with like will and intellect and making decisions and the mental state. And I actually wrote a couple bullet points down. Let me just get that out. One second. You know, it's you know, yesterday I had some anxiety and some anxiousness from the energy shifts, but today it's like a little anxiousness, a little stifled energy, but there's more of like this like sadness behind it, and this state of depression or depressive energy that's also residing within my space, with confusion, with difficulty in making decisions. That's the energy I'm picking up on. But the solar plex, and it's all coming through the solar plex chakra. So what we can do as practitioners is just you know, focus on supporting our clients and humanity with so if you're working with clients and you start picking up on this energy that I'm talking about, there's ways we can help our clients. You know, it's going to be deriving from like their will and their sovereignty and their personal power, and taking the responsibility of their own lives, making choices for transformation. Like they have to make a choice for their future in order to transform and change. And you know, it's about clarity of like whatever choices they're making, they need the clarity before they make those choices. That's what I'm also feeling as well, is this like I'm feeling clouded right today, very clouded. Like my thoughts are being clouded. I hope this recording is coming out even clearer. When I make these recordings, sometimes there's so much information coming through that I'm just spitting out information, and my mouth is moving faster than my thoughts, and sometimes I can't put clear sentences together because of how fast my mind's working, or how fast the information is coming to me, if it's a download or things like that. And so, but a lot of these energies are also about, independence and sovereignty, like related to the solar plex, and just our client's identity and where they stand in their own life, what their roles are in society, what their place is in society, and moving forward with those roles. This is what they're dealing with. This is what they potentially might be working on. And the energies behind that is doubt and sadness and difficulty with making decisions and having all these choices to make, and they don't know what to do. There's all this like lingering clouded energy that I feel, and we can be of service to our clients by helping them in many ways. And whatever craft that you're seasoned in or you practice, use your craft to help our clients or your clients with this solar plex type imbalance that I feel like I'm feeling from the collective. And I just hope this helps you guys. I made a recording before, and I was so clouded. I was I was just like, it's clear, but I just felt like I needed to do it again because I feel like a little bit less clouded right now, but I'm still really feeling these energies today. So okay, I'm gonna go now, and one more thing. If you guys can, if you feel compelled to share my message or any of my messages or anyone's message on the internet from any other social media platforms, please do so, because we not only amplify individual consciousness and awareness, but we amplify the collective consciousness, is what we really need right now. Even if the people that hear these messages don't raise consciousness whatsoever, it's just we're also just planting seeds for their subconscious. So think about that. So if you feel compelled to share this message or any of my messages or anyone's message on the internet, there are so many great practitioners and coaches out there with such great information. And remember, we all are here on different missions, fulfilling our missions with different gifts and skills and different data and information that we're receiving, because we're all doing our own part, right? It's a big puzzle that we're all piecing together, and we're all doing our parts. So let's just collectively unite and just push this forward. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. It's kind of crappy here in weather here on the Jersey Shore. It was raining this morning, and hopefully it'll be a nicer week, but I kind of like the cooler weather. I don't like the heat, so I'm hoping we're done with the heat wave that we're having. But all right, wherever this may find you, all the love. Stay in love. Stay in your faith today. Don't let anything get you down. And I love you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.